Got rained out today. Got some rain moving through North Carolina. It's good for the rivers, but unfortunately today, a little too much rain. And so we're going to settle down on the vise. And on your lunch break, we're going to tie up some NICKCHICKENs. This is one of my favorite patterns in the springtime for freshly stocked hatchery fish. And you're going to love it. Easy tie. And let's get going. Size 14 jig streamer hook, and we're going to put a 4mm fluorescent orange slotted tungsten bead on that. Let's pop it in the vise. All right, to get that secured, let's grab some lead wire, 0.015. Get about 4 or 5 turns on that. I'd appreciate you guys smashing that like and subscribe for me. Once we get that lead wire wrapped up, smash it into the bead head. And then I've loaded it up with some fluorescent yellow 140 denier thread, and let's just dam that up. That will further secure that bead forward. All right, cut the thread free. Now let's wrap it back. I've got some new footage coming out on Sunday. Went back to a favorite river and crushed some more trout, some big ones. So I got some footage to edit. Look for that coming on Sunday. All right, now let's get some, this is fluorescent orange crystal flash. I got 3 strands of that. And what we're gonna do is tie, kind of even them up a little bit as best you can, and just go ahead and tie that onto the back of the hook. One securing wrap there, and kind of position it. And then we're just gonna do maybe 2 or 3 turns onto that to further secure, and then reverse it back and just pop a few thread wraps on top. And then you're going to grab everything and about the barb length's worth, go ahead and just trim that out just like so. If you have any short pieces you can toss out, but save the remainder for your future flies. All right, now we're going to grab some of our, this is Ecstasy in the Sweet Corn by Flybox. And you'll see these strands, they kind of lay a certain direction. So go to the end, the back side, and strip off some of that material. And then you'll expose the thread on the bottom of that, or on the belly of that. Go ahead and secure that on. All the way up to the head, and several wraps there. Take this moment to just pop a small drop of super glue right there on the base. That'll help secure that once we start counter wrapping this. So with my rotary function on my vise, I'm going to make a couple turns and then just kind of palmer that back. Couple more turns, push back, and just kind of keep working that up, building a transition good, looking like a NICKCHICKEN. Let's go one more time. There we go. So we're going to secure that. The thread wraps in front of and behind. Let's do one more. There. And add several right there. You're free to cut this excess now. Now we're going to get some hot orange dubbing. This is ice dub. Not too much. Just a little pinch. Licking your finger helps with this part. What's up, everybody? How's it going, YouTube? Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you could smash that like and subscribe for me, I'd appreciate you. Just like that, and we're ready for the whip. Just double down a little bit here. There we go. Okay, get a dubbing brush, and let's just tease out some of that hot orange dubbing there. It blends real good in the water and contrasts perfectly with the yellow egg pattern. All right. Accidentally got some of my thread in that. Be careful. It's all right. We're going to add some resin here to that. Take care of it. Let's finish it up. A couple drops of some flow right on the thread wraps. Just like that. Let that settle in. And then grab a UV torch, torch it up. You check out the UV properties not only in the bead, but also you got the tail that'll glow, and then a little bit in the hot orange. Absolutely phenomenal pattern. The NICKCHICKEN recipe. You got to tie this up. You got to fish it this spring. Definitely after some fresh trout get put in the rivers, this is sometimes a go-to color, go-to pattern for me. So yeah, let's tie another one up. I'm gonna tie a few here, and then later on this evening I may come back on and may tie up some glow bugs this evening. I've been checking my box and just kind of, this is the time of year that I try to increase my inventory because coming about this time, things are starting to pick up and I start going through these things like candy. So let's do another one here. Same size 14, jig streamer hook with a 4mm slotted tungsten bead in fluorescent orange. Pop it in. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope y'all are having a great day. Got some NICKCHICKENs for lunch. You're going to want to see this. All right. 0.015 lead wire, wrapping it up. About 5 wraps or so. Push it in there. Pinch it with the finger or thumbnail. That should do it. Your favorite thread, doesn't matter. This is fluorescent yellow. I use orange as well sometimes. Build that up just behind that bead to lock that lead wire in there and secure that bead to the front. Now we're ready to snip that out. Bring it down to the bend of the hook. If your thread gets twisted up a little bit, you can just unwind it. All right, get your few strands of your fluorescent orange crystal flash. Even them up. Doesn't have to be perfect. Get it close though. One wrap around. And grab the material. Get a position on top of the hook where you want it. Let's do another wrap. All right, that looks good there. Maybe a few more. Just like that. And now fold it over. Wrap it back on it. Just like that. And then about a hook shank's worth of flash. Snip that. Okay, it's coming together. Grab some more sweet corn. Delicious. Trout gotta eat their vegetables too, right? All right, so we gotta get to that thread so we can secure it. So just kind of use your nails to kind of pinch that and you'll expose the thread. That'll give you a better tie-in point. Let's get that wrapped around. Oop. Secure that real well and then you can forward wrap. This is where if you have any issues with body depth, you can use your thread to kind of work those out. No problem here. There we go. All right, a little bit of super glue, pop a drop right there on top. Now let's counter wrap. Starting to look like a NICKCHICKEN. Just kind of a little fluffer, a little fluffy right there. Just fluff it up. Nothing to it. It's easy. One more. Yeah, that's good. Couple in front, couple in back, behind it. Okay. Crack that out. I might be able to get one more with that. We'll see. All right. Hot orange. That's the ticket here. Grab a pinch of that. You roll that on, just like so. Grab your whip finisher. About a 5 or 6 turn finish on that will be good. Snip it free. And then grab your dubbing brush. Just kind of tease out that dubbing. There we go. That's going to wave really good in the water. And that's the NICKCHICKEN. You're going to like this one. This one's going to crush trout. So if you don't believe me, go check out some of my other videos. I've got videos of this fly in action, and those who have tried it say it works. This is just a little UV resin. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, I think we got time for just one more here. One more NICKCHICKEN coming right up. By the time you tie 3 in a row, you've got it down pat, I promise. It's really nothing to it. Hope everybody's having a great day. Let's see here. Thought I just saw. What up, Bird? What's going on, Bird? And Jess? What's up, Jess? And Denise, how's it going? Appreciate you guys. All right. Last one, let's make it real good here. Man, I say that and I just messed it up a little. It's all right. Happy accidents, right, Bob Ross? All right. Bird knows, Bob. I hear you, man. I used to watch him all the time, man. PBS, rocking. Heck yeah. All right, a few wraps in up here. Denise, I bet you're enjoying a frap right about now. Big shout out to Bird Dog. Check out Bird Dog Gaming on YouTube. Favorite gamer, man. He'll say he's not the best, but he's the best in my mind. Heck yeah, Bird. You know it, man. All right, so we got a few wraps right there, some Crystal Flash, and then wrap it right back on itself just a couple times, just like that. Let's get that cut out, about a barb length's worth. All right, next, grab your sweet corn, find a starting spot, strip away a little material to get down to that tie-in point for you. Looks like that. Secure it. Forward wrap all the way up to the head. Add a little super glue to this section. I just add some durability to it. Helps it catch more. Maybe 6 trout instead of 5 before it starts blowing apart. I'm just going to fluff it back a little bit each turn. I am going to have enough of this sweet corn, just barely though. If your thread starts coming back on you, just make several more wraps forward. There we go. That's going to be good. Let's secure that. Wrap it behind. Bring one in front. One behind. A few more in front. Ready to rock. Thank you guys so much for stopping in and Fly Tie Friday going live right at you. I'm not scared to go live and tie flies. Some of these other guys are scared because they'll mess up. But I don't care about messing up because the trout don't care if the fly looks ugly or not. If they're hungry, they eat it. There we go. That kind of looks like a NICKCHICKEN. What do you think? A little bit of dubbing here. That might be a little too much. We'll work with it. That is a little too much. All right. Oh, yeah, man, that looked good. That went well. Whip finish it. About 5 or 6 turns right there. Builds up a nice little hot spot right behind the bead too. And then get your dubbing brush. Tease out that. Just be careful not to hit your thread with this. I just did that earlier and it messed it up just a little bit. Everything can be fixed though. Just like that, man. There you go. You got you another NICKCHICKEN on the value menu. Serving them up. Cheap. Let's hit it with some resin right here to seal it off real good. I just put some right there on the thread wrap. Let it soak in. This flow works really good. You may not like the resin. Use super glue. You may not like super glue. Use resin. You may not like either of those, so I don't care what you use, honestly. You do what you like to do. I'm just showing you what works for me, what I've done. I've learned this from other people. None of this stuff is my knowledge. I just I just started picking up some patterns on YouTube, watching some guys tie, taking their ideas and playing with some color patterns and coming up with kind of my own little variations, I guess is what you can call them, of patterns that are out there that catch fish. But this is an egg pattern. I call it the NICKCHICKEN. I think it's a pretty fancy name. It catches the attention of people, but it also catches the attention of fish, and that's the whole idea. I'm not going to waste my time tying anything that doesn't catch fish, and I'm not going to show you anything that's wasting your time and not going to catch you fish either. So this is definitely a go-to pattern. You have to definitely tie it and try it, and for sure, let me know. Let me know how it goes. Smashing that like and subscribe always helps me out. You guys come back, we'll start hooking lips. All right. Thanks for tuning in on your lunch break. Appreciate everybody out there. Bird Dog, Jess, Denise, everybody, all the fans. Love you guys. Hooking lips. We'll see y'all later.